Hi, I'm Mike Crabb.
And I'm Laurie Schultz. Welcome to the show.
We'll have some caffeinated conversation.
And maybe some special guests along the way.
Who knows where the conversation will go? You're out for coffee with Mike and Laurie. Hello, friends, and welcome to a new holiday episode of Out for Coffee.
With Mike and Laurie.
Hi, Laurie.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
If I was any better, I'd have to throw away my health card.
Well, don't do that.
Okay.
That would be a wonderful holiday gift, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
She says as she coughs.
Yeah, she's hacking up along over there.
Yeah. It's actually much better. I don't know if you've noticed over the fall, I've had a lot of asthma trouble.
Yeah, a lot of troubles.
Coughing.
Uh-huh.
So this is pretty good.
Yeah, you're leveling out a bit.
Leveling out.
One of the joys of, because I find Christmassy, wintry air to be so crisp and clean.
Yeah.
It's a nice breath. You get a nice breath out of it. So
yeah, especially when you're out in it 30 minutes each time, 3 times a day walking your dog.
So you're just going to complain about having to take care of your dog every episode?
I didn't. That wasn't a complaint. I was saying how crisp and fresh it was.
It is.
You're
very
just
crisp
reading
and
into
fresh.
it.
Oh, yes. Of course. Can we get a playback on that, please? No. Well, we're days away from Christmas. Are you ready? Are you almost there? Do you got tons of shopping left to do?
Yeah, I have some. Normally I like to have it done before December 1st, but that wasn't going to happen this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. So I guess it is what it is. It's just so disjointed this year for me. I don't feel like it's really the season.
I would agree. It's considering we did things like we said in our last episode, like we did Out for Carols and stuff, there's things that we've done to mark this as the holiday is here, and it just hasn't fully clicked for me yet either. I think too, like, so do you do most of your shopping? Do you go out and buy, or do you do online, or a bit of both? Like, how do you normally take care of it?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I start shopping like, I don't know, in the summer.
Right.
If I see something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty. She's not going to be listening. I know she's not. I hope she's not listening. I'm sure she isn't. But I got Emily. Some Jeffrey Dahmer tea towels for her apartment.
Hold on. Where do you find such a thing?
Amazon. Yeah.
Laurie. And I'm sure you bought yourself a set too.
I didn't though.
You were restrained and you told yourself not this
yet.
time.
Yeah. Maybe after Christmas. If I get an Amazon gift card, maybe.
That's top. That's on your wish list, eh?
Yeah. If you can't make fun of Jeffrey Dahmer, who can you make fun of?
Do you have like a wish list of things? Is there things that you because I will say my mom has asked me for what I want for Christmas this year.
Mine too.
And I don't know what to tell her.
I struggled big time.
It's what a great problem to have.
Yeah.
If I need something, I usually find it about myself to get it. So I'm grateful for that. But I do agree that it just doesn't feel like Christmas if you don't have gifts to open. If somebody hands you an envelope with some cash in it, super helpful, very grateful. It doesn't feel like Christmas. It's a birthday.
No. Yeah. If they put it in a giant box, you open the box and inside is an envelope full of cash.
Sure, maybe.
Closer. Yeah. Did you just hear that little barking in the background?
I did. The microphone was kind of cutting out a bit, but I heard some yips. How's he doing?
Ribeye. I don't know what he's doing. Playing with his toys, I think.
Just getting very excited.
He'll bark into the dining room sometimes, and there's nothing in there.
No, there's something.
Well, nothing I can see anyway.
Maybe he's found the mouse.
Maybe it's the ghost of Meatloaf.
Maybe. Teasing him. Could be.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have anything on your wish list this year that you're like, this would be nice, even if it was hold on, let's actually reel it in for a second. Let's say you just won the lottery. No, I just won the lottery.
Yes.
And I had an unlimited budget for you. You don't have anything that you're like, this would be handy?
Yeah, you could pay off my mortgage. That'd be awesome.
That would be a great gift. I
honey.
hope that for you. I hope that for you, Laurie. I hope that for you, I win the lottery so I can pay
Yeah,
off your mortgage. Just for you.
that's a sport. Thanks,
Which,
Mikey.
yeah, no problem.
Well,
I'm
if you
gonna
won like $70 million, I'm sure you could give me a few $100,000.
maybe you have
I'm
to
sure you
earn it.
would.
You have to earn it.
I think I've earned it.
You can give me a couple of $100,000 worth of Cocoa Rice Krispie Squares.
Haven't I already given you hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Rice Krispie Squares?
Yeah, you're not far off.
Yeah,
I'm officially in debt now because of your Rice Krispie Squares.
that's right.
Yeah, you do a
And you
mean
have
job with it.
diabetes.
Yay!
The gift that keeps on giving, Clark, all year long. It's like a
All
jelly
year.
of the month club. I can't
Um,
wait. That's one of my faves.
Christmas vacation. You haven't had a chance to quite yet, eh?
Yeah, no, not just yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, time's ticking, right?
Well, and what I like about this year, what do we got? The 22nd is a Friday, 23rd and 24th is the weekend. That's
Yeah.
primo movie watching time.
Yeah.
Like when a Christmas falls on like a Thursday, it gets lost. But when it falls like that, like we have this year, I find there's actual like cozy time to enjoy it. Assuming you have all your shopping and everything done, which
Right.
I do.
Well, see, we go right to the 22nd at school.
Right.
So I only have the 23rd and 24th to do any last minute stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I'm hosting Festivus on the 21st.
Right. Oh, so it's not even a real Festivus. It's a school night?
Yeah. It's a school night.
Oh, then you can't
But
party.
the 22nd, yeah, you can. The 22nd is the last day.
Right.
Yeah. But we don't really party anyway, because people show up at 3:30-ish. And I have a sign that says, please leave by 9.
Very rigid party.
Out.
Yeah.
Listen, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. That's 5.5 hours. Get out of my house. How many times am I gonna have to walk my dog in that time?
Come on out, enjoy, put your hair down, but then you'll put it right back up when I tell you to.
You absolutely will. Out. 9:01. Where's your shoes?
Yeah. You're warming people's cars up for them.
That's right. I'm gonna hire a valet, something. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
La-di-da.
Yeah, it'll be Ribeyes first Festivus, so
that's a lot of people.
It's probably 40 people crammed into this joint.
I have a feeling he'll do just fine. He seems social. He seems like a happy fellow.
He is a happy fellow. He's a very happy fellow.
So your time leading up to Christmas is quite hectic. What is your time after Christmas? So your holiday, off into the new year and stuff. What do you do with that time?
2 weeks. What
do I do
with that time?
What do you do with that time?
What do I normally do with that time? A lot of eating.
Yeah.
Little leftovers.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, just watching movies, snuggling on the couch with my dog.
Yeah.
Whatever, maybe shopping.
Spending some gift
cards.
There's some good deals going around. See, one thing I do love getting for Christmas is something techie. Because I like afterwards, whatever it is, setting it up or learning how to use it and stuff. I find there's a bit of a warm my heart moment about that.
That's what I hate about getting techie things.
Oh.
I don't want to set it up. I don't want to learn how to use it. I need someone else to set it up and someone else to actually show me this is what you do.
Oh no, I love all that. I love going through all the features of it and like a surround sound system. Sure, give it to me. I'd love to set that up and get it nice and
Will you set mine up for me?
Maybe.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe. We'll see.
My brother gave me this sound system that's in my basement because I don't know what to do.
Oh, I could probably help you with that.
That'd be great.
So could Tech Wizard Rob. Maybe we'll have to double team it.
Yeah. He's still away, by the way.
Yeah, he's still away right now. Yeah.
Still
we miss him. We still miss him today.
We do.
You
know what? You know what else is missing?
What's that?
My yodeling pickle is
like missing. It's gone?
Like I can't find this damn yodeling pickle. It was in
I'm
the
sh-
same spot for like 2 years. I kept it in the same spot. And I went to get it the one day when we did a live episode, and it's
uh-huh.
gone. I don't know where it is.
I remember you saying that when we were doing that live, you stepped away and it was not there. I would have
Yeah.
assumed it would have shown up.
No.
Okay, well, for something like that, somebody would have taken it.
I live alone, Mike.
There's no way somebody it didn't walk away on its own. There's no way one of your pets took it, maybe the mouse. I don't know. There's not somebody
Did you
did.
steal the
Somebody did.
pickle? Did you
No,
find the pickle
no,
while you were here one day and take it
no,
away
because
from
I
me?
will tell you, I already knew where the pickle was and I had ample opportunity. And as much as I've made my feelings clear about the pickle, it's not my pickle to take. I wouldn't have stolen it from you.
That sounds like a really good thing that someone would say if they stole my pickle.
Well, come and find it. You can pickle frisk me and we can see it.
Wow.
It's
That escalated quickly.
You'll hear a
Like it.
yodel for sure. So
Yes. You've changed.
I don't know. Somebody's taking it. I blame one of our friends, maybe a Sloan or a Sarah type.
Do you know something that I need to know?
I don't know anything, Laurie.
No kidding.
I'm trying to find solutions for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
To your problem, that's not really a problem. You don't
It's a
need
problem.
it. You don't need this pickle.
No, but it's about the principle.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, it's gone.
And you're rigid with your principles. It's not going to be let go until the pickle's returned.
That's right. Till the pickle is back with its rightful owner.
I believe that the pickle will be there just in time for your Festivus party for all to enjoy.
Miracle. A Festivus miracle. Okay. How about you? What movies have you watched, or are you planning on watching, or is your shopping done, etc.?
Shopping's long done. We do that nice and early. I think I might have shared before that when I used to work retail, right? The last thing I wanted to do was spend holiday time in a mall.
Oh,
like,
right. Yeah.
I hated it. And then when I would be out shopping, all the like tables of clothes and stuff would just be a disaster. So I'd be looking for a size, but I'd like kind of fold the items as I go along, and then I'd get talked to about how that wasn't my job. But I'm looking for my size. So I just thought, let's just take care of this. So my rule was we're always taking care of it super early, or you're doing it by yourself. And so we just take care of it early. Now, the downside to that, though, is then you the good side is you're taken care of. You literally don't have to worry about anything but wrapping them. The downside is you start to see those sales roll in.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can get lucky and do a little rain check, or not a rain check, a price adjustment, I mean, and get a few bucks back even in store credit somewhere. But sometimes there's some real good deals, and it's like I could have got two for the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, live and learn.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Okay. I guess.
If that applies here.
I don't know if it does. But shopping's done. And yeah, everything's all ready to rock and roll. So we're good that way. My Christmas break, though, because usually I take a few days off during that time. And I've found over the last couple of years, I've been in a performance in February. And this year I got a performance in January. I'm doing Kitchener-Waterloo's Glee. Pop Therapy is the name of the group. So this is a group of, I'm pretty sure it's about 140 of us that are singing some really like great pop songs, rock songs. We're doing some Queen, Beach Boys, U2, Katy Perry. And I have a little solo part in one of the numbers too, which I'm excited for. This is my first time being a part of this group. It's been a wonderful experience. And tickets just went on sale, and they're across 3 performances, over 1,400 seats, practically sold out in about 20 to 30 minutes, which was wild. Wasn't even open to the public yet. That was just the performers and their close friends and family. So that was interesting. I'm glad that Kevin was able to scoop up a few tickets for my parents. So that'll be happening. Opening night for that is January 26th, the day right after my birthday. So that'll be a fun way to spend my birthday week. And then also in February, I am going to be in Theater Woodstock's production of Cinderella, Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella. So a little different than the Disney version that most know, but it's essentially the same story. There's a few new characters, including my own. But we're having a lot of fun rehearsing that right now. But that kind of last week of the year is go time. I need to get everything finalized, memorized, choreography down. That's my week to like hunker. So I look forward to having a nice, productive holiday.
We need to hang out on that week, though.
We're gonna hang out because I really want to do an out for coffee and share our New Year's together.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
We need to hang out. Yeah, maybe we can have some apps.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually, if you wouldn't mind watching it again, if you haven't at that point, I would really like to watch Scrooged because I feel like nobody in my
I am
world likes that.
always up to watch Scrooged.
I need to watch Scrooged this year, even if it's
Scrooged
after.
is my favorite Christmas movie
We'll do it.
because Bill Murray's like my boyfriend.
He's your boyfriend, I've heard.
my fake boyfriend. Another Bill
Fake?
boyfriend.
Since when?
I've been lying to you, Mike.
Yeah, what do you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is a good movie that I've been thinking about a lot lately. And I'm like, man, I need to sit with Laurie and give this a gander.
Like, as long as you don't mind my ADHD self
Reciting every line?
reciting.
Oh, no.
I can't help it. I can't actually help it.
I know.
I can't. But the annoying part is it happens like about 3 seconds before he says it. I have to say it before he does.
We'll get you like a talking bubble or something.
Yeah.
It'll muffle your.
Or just give me electric shocks or something. So I don't say it.
That sounds like it would be fun. Let's do that.
Shock collar. I don't believe in those.
Hey, there's an Instagram page I started following, and it's like a name that movie, and it'll play like the first like 20 seconds of a movie, and you just comment what you think the movie is. And some of them I've never heard of, I've never seen, but there's a number of them that it's like, oh, I actually think I know that. It's quite fun. And they always seem to show up first thing in the morning when I wake up and I'm getting ready and take a moment to have a little peek at my socials. It's usually there waiting for me. It's fun. You should check it out.
That sounds like a fun. Yeah, what's it called? Name that movie.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'll look it up.
Like
Another one that's kind of fun, and this guy, so it's a macro. Every day he posts a video and he takes a macro photo. And if you don't know what macro is, that's when they zoom in like crazy close to something.
Yeah.
Like you see detail that you can't see with the human eye.
Right.
And this guy's name is Jake, and I've been following him for a while. And he does a great job of sharing a photo, and you have to guess what it is.
Okay.
And then the next day, he shares the answer to what that was, as well as today's photo. And I think this guy's onto something. I think it's really fun. Jake's Macro Nature is his channel, and this guy is like lives 20 minutes outside Woodstock.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's got 138,000 followers.
What?
And he's like doing well for himself. And he said something about Ontario the one time, and I was like, I just got this vibe that he was from our area, and I ended up seeing that he posted that he lives not too far from here. Quite nifty. Good for him.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't tell you what the movie guessing one though is because it's too hard to find. Guess the movie, maybe? I don't think that's it. If I see it though, I'll share some. Because I just thought that was. It's nice when there's because Instagram you just fall into and you go brain dead for a while, right? But I like these ones that make you think a little and work off some nostalgia for some of these movies. So it's like, oh my god, I forgot that. It's amazing when you. Yeah, I was just gonna say it's amazing how many things you completely forget exist, and the second you see a commercial for it, or like there was Kevin and I were watching commercials from the 90s for different toys, and the second a commercial came on, you can recite it word for word.
Yes.
And you completely forgot it existed.
Yeah.
Coming back to your point of having to utter every line of a movie.
You just can't help it. Yeah. Do you like the Grinch movies?
So the original cartoon one, I love that. That was
Yeah.
like that can play anytime. I will say the Jim Carrey version, when it came out, I don't know, I think I was in maybe grade 8 or early high school or something like that. And I remember not loving it because it was one of those, I was so used to the story the way it was told, even though it is very similar to the original story. There was things about it I didn't love. But then fast forward 15 years,
Mhm.
it's really good. I love watching
Hmm.
it now. It's quite funny. I feel you disagree.
What if I told you I've never seen the Jim Carrey one?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should give it a go. It's worth watching. It's
Hmm.
it's one of those types of movies too where there's a few jokes in it that are geared towards adults, like it goes over the kids' heads kind of thing. I
Okay.
like, Shrek has a few of those jokes and
Yeah.
stuff in it, and
Do
I
you know
like those movies.
Sesame Street used to have those jokes in it?
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the
I don't
vintage
recall.
Sesame Street. You go back and watch some of those as an adult, and it's like, oh, that's funny.
SpongeBob too, I think, does that once in a while.
Isn't SpongeBob for adults?
So I think the first season of it was like intended to be for adults, but it really took off with kids. So then they made it more geared towards
Hmm,
kids.
child friendly.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
heard a rumor too. Maybe I won't get into that because I don't know enough about it, but there's something about SpongeBob being like the stages of grief or something. Like each character is like a different stage of grief. Oh
Oh,
no,
I think I
the
heard
seven
something like
sins.
that.
Like Mr. Krabs is like greed, and there's I don't know.
Oh, I
Somebody
saw
looked
a
that up for
meme
yeah.
this morning that said, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory
Yeah.
is Saw for children.
Yeah, that's
And
not
they're
far
not
off.
wrong.
Yeah, not far off at all.
Like, it's dark, but accurate.
I dig it.
I also dig it. Maybe that's why I like that. And I like the Gene Wilder,
Yeah.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp one, I get it. And but it wasn't like the original. I
Yeah.
would like to see a stage version of it. Actually, the Grand Theater in London right now is doing
Oh, really?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Um, and I've had friends go to see it in Mervish and stuff, and I hear really great things about a stage production of it.
Hmm.
So I'd love to see it, but I hear they don't hold back. Those kids die, like they flat out die. It's like, oh, okay. Don't remember that in the movie, but
So it really is Saw for children.
yeah. Um,
That's awesome.
yeah. And speaking of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory version with Johnny
Mhm.
Depp, I saw a little clip of because in that version, which I believe is more true to the book, is they have squirrels that are checking nuts
Yes.
for how good they are, right?
Yes.
In the Gene Wilder version, it's a bunch of geese that are laying
Yeah, it's the
golden
golden
eggs.
goose. Yeah.
And then in the the Johnny Depp version, there are these squirrels that are checking nuts, and the one I think it's Veruca. Veruca Salt is the snotty one who, but Daddy, I want a squirrel, and she
I
storms
want
in
it
there.
now, Daddy.
Exactly. So then she goes storming in there, and these squirrels don't like it, so they come and they all jump on her, and they're checking.
Yeah.
They tap her head, and
She's a bad nut.
she's a bad nut, and there's a clip on YouTube you can find of them training squirrels to run around and run up this performer because they're this actor is covered head to toe in squirrels. They're just running all over her.
That's wild.
And they show up behind the scenes. I would have thought it was CGI, but I remember watching this when it came out being like, that looks really real. So to see it actually done to a live performer having all these live squirrels just run all over them, I can't imagine. It's worth
That's
checking out though.
cool.
It's really neat. I
That's
have
cool.
such an appreciation for practical effects in movies, not special effects, or electronic digital effects,
Hmm.
because it takes so much time and money to do things practically. Um, but you can just tell when something's done digitally from a mile away.
And that's why I didn't care much for the It remake.
Yeah, right.
Way too CGI.
It was, yeah, it made it
Show me
hokey.
the costume. Show me the real blood on
Mhm.
the original one. If you're a kid and you see the new one first, The original one's not going to scare you.
Yes, it's
But when you're
fair.
12 years old and you're babysitting and it's on TV,
That's some scary shit.
it is.
Yeah. I know we're talking holidays, but have you seen any good scary movies lately?
You know what? Actually, it was probably in the summertime I saw it, but I was like, what is this? Barbarian.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I don't think I've heard of it.
You have to see it.
Okay.
You have to see it. Yeah, it's on I think it's Netflix or Crave or Disney or it's on one of them anyway. I'm sure you have it.
Okay.
Uh it this woman goes to the Airbnb that she has
Yeah.
rented. Turns out she gets there and someone else has also rented it at the
Okay.
same time. And so she's like, well, I have nowhere to go. And so he invites her to come in and stay. And you're thinking, don't do that. So you think it's going to go in a certain direction and it goes in a completely different direction.
Interesting. It's
Yeah.
on Disney Plus. I just looked it up, so I'll have
Okay.
to give it a watch.
Yeah. It's
Barbarian.
yeah, I was kind of thrown for a bit of a loop. And
Okay.
I'm impressed when a movie can do that.
When it has that ability. I started watching literally just last night, but then Kevin, as he does, started vacuuming. And I'm like, I can't finish a scary movie when the vacuum's going. But I started watching Smile.
Oh, I saw that in the theater.
I'm halfway through. I'm not hating it. It's
Hmm,
quite creepy, but I gotta
it
finish it
is.
now.
It's more
Yeah.
of a social commentary, I think,
Interesting. Okay.
about the contagion of, depression and the suicide stuff and
Lovely. So
yeah.
happy holidays from
No.
watch
Well,
a scary movie this holiday season. They're
how
fun
about
too.
Black Christmas? There's a scary movie.
There is a scary Christmas movie. Actually, I feel like there's a couple scary. There's for scary Christmas movies, Black Christmas, which
Yeah.
was also remade again.
Yeah.
But the original, I think, had Andrea Martin in it, and it was filmed in Toronto.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay. Then there
I
was
think,
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
yeah. Oh, there was Violent Night. I just watched that. A
Violent
couple.
Night.
Yes. So the premise of this is Santa, played by the fella who is in Stranger Things. He's the cop in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good performer.
Hopper.
Yeah, Hopper so
Yeah.
he plays Santa, right? And
Okay.
it's got Beverly D'Angelo, and she's this like crazy rich lady, and she's got her family there. And essentially their house gets raided by people that are there to rob them. And Santa happens upon this house doing as he does, delivering his presents and stuff, and sees all these naughty people that are there to rob. So Santa
Oh,
throws down. It is a violent movie.
wow.
It was quite entertaining.
What was that movie that it wasn't a Christmas one, but Russell Crowe was in it?
Okay. Gladiator.
No, Unhinged.
Oh, it's like about road
Like a
rage.
road rage. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
came
pretty
out
unhinged.
not too long ago.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
My heart was like, ah, the whole movie.
There was another movie that was kind of that same vibe that I quite liked. It's got Halle Berry in it, and she plays a 911 operator. The movie's called The
Oh,
Call.
yes. I know that one.
I watched that in the theaters. My heart was racing the whole movie. It was decent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it ends, and it was produced by the WWE, like the wrestling. And I was like, wait, what?
What?
I remember it ending, and I was like, wait, they pulled it off. They did a good job, but I would have never thought they would have been a movie production company.
No. Little George the Animal Steel. Action. That's wild.
Yeah, I thought that was
I
weird.
never knew that. Huh.
Yeah, but that's a good.
Well,
If you're looking for a thriller that has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas,
Yeah.
that's a good one worth checking out.
How'd we get here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But
yeah.
you know what? We have to what are your top 5 Christmas movies? Let's go back to Christmas movies.
Okay, top 5 things that I'm going to watch at Christmas. Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation, 100%.
Yep.
A Christmas Story.
Okay.
Jingle All the Way. That's a family favorite. We like watching that with especially with my mom. She really likes that one. Elf. and Four Christmases. We always watch with Reese Witherspoon and
Oh,
Vince Vaughn.
interesting.
We always watch Four Christmases. Yeah.
Some interesting choices there.
Yeah. And then there's my like I really want to get them in like Home Alone and stuff. I try to get those ones in when I have quiet me time.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm definitely Scrooged. It's number one.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I usually have to get the Rudolph in.
The original with that awful whistling nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, still sends a shiver down my spine.
Elf.
Yeah.
And oh shoot. Probably Home Alone.
So we almost have a similar top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never really a Jingle All the Way or Christmas with the Cranks.
Those are Christmas with the Cranks. We'd put that one on even if we're cooking dinner or something. That's a good one. I don't
It was
mind
never
it.
really my thing. I have to have the same. And also A Christmas Story, I think, would be up there too.
Yeah. Mostly I think I like Christmas Story so much growing up watching it a lot with as a family, but also in my high school years there was TBS's Superstation. What's wrong?
I was just thinking I got to swap out Rudolph for the Muppet Christmas Carol.
I've never seen it.
Disney Plus.
We'll have to we'll watch Scrooged.
Yeah.
Where I'll plug my ears while you recite the whole movie, and then we can watch Muppet Christmas. Are you going to recite that one too?
Probably.
Not as word for word as.
No, but the music in that is great.
It's really good.
Yeah. Really, really good.
Yeah, I'll have to.
And Michael Caine is Scrooge.
Yeah, that sounds like a good fit.
Like he was acting as if he was going to win an Oscar in there. And
with this nonsense around him. That's actually brilliant.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to show the class that before.
Nice.
Yeah.
One thing that I've discovered this year that I'm going to want to give a watch closer to Christmas is Kunk on Christmas.
Kunk on Christmas. Yeah, I started watching that.
For those of you who don't know, Philomena Kunk is a character who does a series of interviews, usually history-based interviews with professionals, real historians that I don't always know if they realize that she's really feeding them a load. Yeah. And they're really funny. She's British, and there is one episode on YouTube, I can find it, where she talks about the history of Christmas, and her delivery is incredible. I've seen her in a few other things, including Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. Yeah. She plays his colleague in that. So check it out. Anything Kunk. It's spelled C-U-N-K. On Netflix, there's a series called Kunk on Earth, and she talks about the history of the Earth. Yes. It's brilliant. It's so highly recommend doing all things Kunk. But Kunk on Christmas.
When you first watch it, if you don't really know what you're getting into, you're like, what is going on here? Like, is this for real? Like, she's a cross between Borat and Michael Scott, if they were somebody who's doing documentaries.
Yeah, and she's so like with her British accent and her how she dresses, she seems kind of stuffy. And she's just she's ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So we have Scrooge, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to accomplish over this holiday season, Mike?
Well, hopefully a little rest and relaxation and an opportunity to reflect on what a beautiful year this has been.
It's been all right.
It's been a decent year.
Ups and downs, but it's been all right.
It's been an all right year. Yeah.
Might have to reflect on that over an eggnog.
That sounds great. Do you ever make your own eggnog from scratch?
No. I don't think I could stomach that.
No. Maybe we should try.
Of all the nogs, Mike, out of all the nogs,
egg is the
my
one
favorite. No, I don't see myself needing to try that.
No.
Now eggnog though. Eggnog. There's a certain eggnog that I will like. There's two that are my top 2 eggnogs.
Okay. What are the top 2?
Hewitt's.
Okay.
Eggnog. Hewitt, you can get that at the farmer's market.
Okay.
Hewitt's the ones that they have the milk.
Right.
Yeah. And if you're not going to get farmer's market, the PC
Yeah.
eggnog in the black container with the yellow writing.
That's usually what I get.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a gross out story before we wrap up?
It wouldn't be the holidays without it.
One time, I was the only one in my family that really drank eggnog. I loved it. I enjoy it now, but back I loved it. And there was one time I was at a friend's house. It was my brother's friend, and I was tagging along. I was probably in grade 8 or so, and we were at his house, and he was offering people drink. He offered eggnog, and I said sure. It was the middle of July. Think about that for a second. I didn't. I just thought, fuck yeah, eggnog sounds good. And I took the biggest swig.
Oh no.
And it was, I should probably stop explaining right now.
Could you chew it?
I chewed it. It was so bad. It turned my face inside out.
I bet it did.
I'll never
and probably
forget
your guts too.
It was the biggest gulp. I just,
Oh, did you puke?
Yes. I ran to the bathroom. I don't know how I even made it to the bathroom, but
why did he have eggnog in his fridge in July?
Well, and looking back, they knew. There's no way they didn't know. Why did he have it? Maybe he actually offered in the kindness of his heart. Here's something you can have. But the moment you pick that up, and it's got to be buckling at the edges. Like it's got to be so built up in there. And when it plops into the glass, we've got to have hit a new.
You getting all this, everybody?
Yeah, enjoy
Is there
that
anybody
one.
left out there listening?
All right, let's call it. Laurie, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
lovely
you,
to see you. And
happy Festivus and all those other things. Whatever you celebrate.
Enjoy it.
Happy it.
Have the best of it.
Merry Christmas to Tech Wizard Rob.
Merry Christmas, Rob.
And to Laurie and their family.
Yeah.
And to all you folks out there, happy Festivus.
Have an incredible holiday, everyone, and we will see you next time on Out for Coffee.
With Mike and Laurie.
Bye, guys.
Have some eggnog.
Do you have questions, comments, or ideas for a future show? Reach out to Mike and Laurie on their social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or email us at mikeandlauriesocials@gmail.com.